Welcome back to our drama stories, where you get all the drama from a safe distance. Let's get right to it. Story number 1. Opie writes, "Today was my husband's cousin's baby shower. I love her to death. She is the only member from that side of the family that I don't hate with a passion. I really didn't want to go to this shower because just no mother-in-law, just no grandmother-in-law, just no aunt-in-law, just no sister-in-law 1, and just no sister-in-law 2 were going to be there. I'm not on speaking terms with any of them and haven't seen them in person in over a year. But I really wanted to support my cousin-in-law who wanted me there. Just yes, sister-in-law decided we would both go and sit together so as not to have to interact with them. And it was going awesome. No one was trying to talk to us or interact, and it was great. Then they started serving cake while Mama-to-be started opening presents. We were sitting quietly at a table full of women we didn't know, and they were on the other side of the yard. I'm finishing my cake, and over my shoulder I hear, quote, 'Hey fatty,' unquote. I turn around, and there is just no grandmother-in-law, just no mother-in-law, and all the other just no's in attendance, standing around us like an effing teen drama where the bully and her posse corner the kid at the lunch table. Just no grandmother-in-law says, quote, 'I hear you are fat again. When are you due?' Unquote. Side note, I'm 29 weeks pregnant. I was just stunned silent. She turns to just yes sister-in-law, who is 6 months postpartum, and goes, quote, 'And how about you? Are you fat again yet?' Unquote. We were both just shocked. Then the whole group starts giggling and returns to their table before my sister-in-law and I could even form words. They picked the perfect time when everyone was paying attention to the gifts. And if we wanted to get up and leave, it would cause a scene, and we would look like the a-holes. I'm just completely blown away. I've been crying since I got home because I'm a giant hormonal mess who already feels way too big for only being 29 weeks pregnant. Just like F them. Oh my goodness, Opie, never mind rude. They are so childish. I can't believe grown women could be so childish. It's just, I'm actually embarrassed for them. But let's hear what other people have to say. Someone comments, "I read through all your posts. You have absolutely toxic and terrible in-laws, especially mother-in-law. However, grandmother-in-law proves where that awfulness came from. I'm so sorry you got called fat. You're pregnant, and yes, you're bigger than usual, but you know this is normal. And those awful women were just trying to hurt you. None of that family except cousin and just yes sister-in-law should be allowed in your lives." Someone else writes, "I'm so sorry this happened. Hopefully they will know the error of their ways when you keep your children from being exposed to their toxic behavior. Hopefully your husband supports you in this." Someone else comments, "You know, when someone is offensive to you, you go offensive back. Respect is a thing. It goes both ways. If grandmother-in-law thinks it's okay to call you fat in public, call her out right there. Not sure if grandmother-in-law is also big size, but you could easily go, quote, 'And well, the pot is calling the kettle black,' unquote. Or, 'And the empty pots makes the most noise. What are you, still thinking you a sweet 16? Please behave your age,' unquote. I am sorry, but I am outraged for you. If she can be so rude to you, don't need to be polite back." And somebody else asks, "So these people won't be meeting your new baby, right?" And to this, OP replies, "Absolutely not. My husband told me he's done. Finally. If you read my past post/comments, it took a lot to get here. And we have an update from OP. So my husband called his grandmother and was like, "What you said to my wife is not okay," and she's very upset. She responded, quote, "All I did was call her a little chubby. As far as I'm concerned, I did nothing wrong, and if she's upset by that, she needs to grow up and get over it," unquote. He again was like, "You cannot talk to people that way," and she just hung up on him. Now we wait for his mother to call him, pissed that he stood up for me. Well, it's kind of ironic that the grandmother-in-law said that Opie needs to grow up. Well, anyway, on to story number 2. Opie writes, "My family and I decided to go to a buffet. My mom hates buffets for whatever reason, but my grandma picked the restaurant. My dad and I take, quote, all you can eat, unquote, super seriously and skipped lunch to prepare. My mom ate 1 plate of salad and half a plate of hot food before declaring herself done. I was on my 3rd plate at that point. Around plate 4, my mom got annoyed and said she wanted to go. About half of the party were finished at this point. When everyone but my dad and I were done, my mom snapped at us that it was time to leave. My grandfather said we weren't in a hurry. My mom said she wanted to go back to the hotel and relax. She said we'd been there too long, a little over an hour, and it was embarrassing. My dad and I said we weren't done eating, and we weren't going to rush ourselves because we paid for all you can eat. Grandma said she would drive Mom back, but Mom hates Grandma and refused to go with her. We stayed for another hour and Mom was fuming when we left. She wouldn't speak to us all the way back to the hotel. We were supposed to do a moonlight beach walk, actually my mom's idea, but she said it was too late and she was tired, so refused to go with us. Are we the a-holes? OP, I'm wondering how many plates did you have? Because you mentioned around plate 4 your mom wanted to leave. And then you stayed another hour. So how many plates, OP, did you have? I don't know if it's so much about the food. Well, I think to an extent it is about the food. But your mother wanted to go on that beach walk and she couldn't because she was waiting for you and your father to really eat all you can eat. So I would be a little bit upset as well if I were her. But let's hear what other people have to say. Someone comments, "Ugh, I love all you can eat restaurants, and I feel in one way your mother should have known how you and your father were and not gone with you. But you were there for an awfully long time. It's all you can eat, not let's see how much you can shove into your body before you vomit so that you can theoretically get your money's worth." Technically, a lot of people behave like that at one. But a lot of people just take it as an opportunity to enjoy taste of everything they want and have a very, very good meal. But of course, I don't think I would want to attend a buffet with you, and I doubt your mother enjoyed her experience either. But still, going for not the a-hole, just maybe not everyone's cup of tea. Let's get 2 more comments. Someone says, "Not the a-hole. Buffets are literally, quote, all you can eat, unquote. So you ate all that you could eat. Your grown mother had the choice to be driven back, but chose to wait for you, so that's on her." And a final comment. Going against the grain with a gentle, "You are the a-hole." I completely get getting your money's worth at a buffet. But when the majority of the party is finished, it's simply common courtesy to not keep everyone waiting for another hour or so. If you guys really want to have a dedicated pig out session, this wasn't the best event to do that at. Well, that's the end of this installment of Wow Drama Stories. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and remember to hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload again. Until next time, wishing you a drama-free life.